Guys, I'm after grabbing John Spillane and I'm just going to catch up with him. You're almost an icon in the world of trad music, I'd say, in Ireland. You've done so much.
Well, thank you so much.
I appreciate
that. I'm flying away, but I'm not really a proper trad guy.
Well, you're kind of
I'm getting away with it.
folky trad.
The rockers think I'm trad, and the tradders think I'm rock.
So am I a rocker then?
Well, yeah, you're a rocker. And you think I'm trad, and the trad crew think I'm a rocker, so I'm getting away with murder.
You are getting away with murder, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a brief background to your history.
Oh.
Brief.
Musical history.
Yeah.
I played in bands since I was about 16, rock and roll bands in Cork first. Then I played in a jazz swing band called the Stargazers. Then I played in an Irish traditional band called Nomos. Then I did other bits and pieces, and I've been a solo now for about 10 years.
10 years now.
Yeah, and I'm on my 9th album now.
Yeah, I actually noticed that on your webpage. Do you have a favourite album out of all of them? Because they're all very varied, aren't they?
Yeah, well, my favourite album that I made is called My Dark Rosaline and the Island of Dreams, and it came out in 2007 and probably sold the least of all of them, but it's my favourite, you know the way?
Yeah. Your baby.
That's my little baby. Yes. But I'm flying.
Good.
Flying.
And is there like a favourite song of yours that you have or that you just really like playing?
Oh yeah, well I've got a song called Will We Be Brilliant or What? And I like to sing that because it's good to raise the morale.
Yeah.
You know?
Good.
For to be thinking positive. And I've got a song called There Was a Man Who Took a Wife. I like to sing that.
Your lyrics, man. Where'd you come up with half of them, like?
Oh, right.
Oh, you have one about whales.
I've got one about whales,
You
the
do?
Orca, killer whale. That's not a proper song at all. It's a dodgy number.
It's a dodgy number.
It's
Why
a
is
dodgy
that
number.
now?
It's just a story. It's just kind of it's more of it's like a recitation. Old fellas used to have long ago in the pub. They'd have a recitation. If they didn't have a song, they could have a story.
Okay. And what, like, you draw your inspiration basically off from Cork, really, isn't it?
Well, I kind of do, and some people say that I shouldn't really. That it's it's not going to be good for me in the long run. Like, but I don't care.
You don't care. You just do what you want.
Yeah.
You're right too. So, like, what other Irish artists do you appreciate, or would you listen to in your spare time?
Oh, well, I love at the moment now. I'm listening to Jinx Lennon.
Oh yeah, very
From Dundalk.
good.
I love Jinx. His first album, especially 30 Beacons of Light in a Land of Spite, Thugs, Drug Slugs, and Energy Vampires.
That's very good, isn't it?
That's the name of the album. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I love Jinx. I like my new fella now is Tom Toohey from Timahoe.
Very good. We'll check him out, will we? Is he
Check
worth
him
it?
out. Tom Toohey, Tuohy, from Timahoe, County Kildare. He wrote the Honda 50 song.
Oh, I remember that one.
Christy
kind
Moore
of blew
did
up
it.
a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and he wrote a lot of funny songs and dirty songs, and I like him. He's Tom Toohey, and I like a lot of people. There's a lot of great
Actually,
musicians
speaking of
around.
Christy Moore, the Haiti gig up in Vicar Street.
Oh my God.
What was that? You'd call that one of your highlights, would you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, tell me about that actually.
I did a night in the Temple Bar Music Centre, the Button Factory it's called now. It was a Cork night, and Christy came, and he said to me, why don't we do a song together, write a song for the Haiti earthquake which had just happened.
Yeah.
And I said, what an honour to write a song with Christy Moore. So we wrote a song, and then I went to America gigging, and he went off to West Cork, and it ended up being two different songs. He's got a different version of it from what I have.
Okay.
My one is called The Haitian Girl. But anyway, we did a gig in Vicar Street at the end of March, and Christy gave me the billing. Christy Moore and John Spillane on the same font.
How did that feel?
Oh, very privileged. But he drew the crowd.
But what is it, 1,200 people, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Packed.
And it's packed out, had a fantastic night, and Christy Moore is so good to me, like really kind.
Really? What's he actually like in person?
Lovely.
Really?
Really lovely, and very supportive and very encouraging to me for many years now. He's recorded 3 of my songs. He sang all my songs, like in Vicar Street. We sent 35,000 euros to Haiti.
Very good. Fair play. It must feel good to be doing something with your music and seeing it going somewhere worthwhile.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. John, do you have any last words for our Flip It TV audience here in Limerick?
Well, flip it anyway, lads. Flip it.
Thank you so much for taking
Limerick,
the time.
you're a lady.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks very much, Ali. Lovely to
Good
meet you.
Have a
Thanks
good
very
day.
much.
See
Thanks
ya.
very much.
Hi guys, I am here with the High Kings and they're just after finishing their set on Cruises Street. Hi guys.
Hey.
Thanks
How are you?
for coming on. How are you guys?
Great, really good.
Yeah.
Lovely to be back in Limerick.
Yeah, that's good.
Absolutely buzzing after that.
I was just to say we're feeling a bit lonely, so we're having a hug.
Yeah. It's a group hug.
We're going to be late.
Yes, I was.
Yes,
I was late.
Two of
My
us
fault.
Where were you?
I
He got his
mistake.
times
I
wrong.
got my times wrong. I misread the.
It's alright, you made it in the end anyway. That's
I made it
the
in the
main
end,
thing. Yeah.
and I lived in Limerick before, so I knew exactly how to get here all the
Yeah.
sneaky ways.
But did you make it like on stage just in time, or did you come in?
I did about 5 minutes to spare.
Oh,
Actually,
that's not too bad. That's
yeah.
fine.
His stage name is Just in Time.
Just in time. Or it is what it is, right?
Yeah, it is. Exactly.
So can we do quick introductions around
Yes.
and start over here?
My name is Elvis Presley. I'm from Martin Fury. I can't ever take anything seriously. Sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. We're not
Where you
through.
from?
Oh, where am I from?
Yeah.
Dunmore, East County, Waterford. Although Mr. Dingley from the shop in Dunmore did come up to me and give out to me in Kerry for not being back in Dunmore for 20 years.
Oh my
Saying,
God.
you can't say you're from Dunmore and you'll back.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah, I'm Finbar Clancy from Carrick-on-Shore, County Tipperary.
Very good.
Darren Holden, Moonkind, County Kilkenny.
I'm Brian Dunphy from Dublin.
But you live in Meath.
I live in Meath, yes.
So it's not really a Dublin.
Ford.
So how long have you guys been together?
3
How
years
did you
now.
meet? Yeah.
Classifieds.
Yeah.
Why we're hugging.
Have a guitar, we'll travel.
Yeah.
We've been together quite a while. 3 years this year, and we've been on the scene. We launched about 2 years ago, and we're on our second album. We've done a couple of tours of Ireland, a couple of tours of the USA, and it's all going really, really well right now.
And the new album's called Memory Lane.
It is indeed,
Yeah,
yes.
And it just came out this year.
It came out in February this year, went
very
platinum
good.
this summer, and
Very
we're going to
good.
launch in the States next year.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're
Very
really
much.
happy with it, and thanks to everybody for buying it.
Thank you.
Can I ask you guys a few random questions?
Oh yeah, we
Yes.
love these.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch yourself.
What's your favourite breakfast cereal?
Weetabix.
I like
Punching
those
a
nutty things.
I like nuts. for
Oh,
breakfast.
cereal.
Oh, cereal.
Honey nut oaty things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like them.
Yeah.
Muesli.
Yeah.
Porridge.
Porridge?
Porridge.
I would say a protein bar.
With protein bar.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favourite TV show or movie right now?
True Blood.
Really? Oh my God.
Sons of Anarchy for me, TV show.
Such a good movie. I like True Blood and Sons of
Yeah,
Anarchy as well.
Sons of Anarchy.
Well, it's not really on anymore, but I absolutely used to love Seinfeld.
Yeah.
But it's not
Watch the
anymore.
box set over and over
I have
again.
the box set actually.
Maybe they might start doing it like Friends. You know, Friends is just on
Yeah,
all the time. They might start doing
absolutely.
Seinfeld all the time.
They will, the Waltons.
The Waltons?
I'll always love the Waltons, yeah.
Really?
No.
No.
really.
I hate that time. That time when John Boy got bludgeoned, it really broke my
Yeah,
heart.
exactly. And then he went
John
into
Boy
the
got
war in the
bludgeoned.
Western Front.
Then he came back in the shower.
Would that be on YouTube?
No, is that not
That
Dallas?
was Dallas. That was Bobby Ewing.
Oh, that was Dallas. Sorry.
Yeah. Are you guys scared of anything?
You right now. Scared of anything? I don't know.
Don't know.
I'm not mad on the idea of bungee jumping
No, bungee jumping,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah, I wouldn't.
or being thrown out of a window,
Spiders.
Yeah, spiders.
standing in front of a car, things like that.
Usual things.
You know,
Things
the
that
last
can
minute
kill you.
before, or you know, if you drop a glass and you, those things.
Electrocuted on
Those things.
stage. That
Yeah.
wouldn't be good.
No, it wouldn't be. No.
Yeah, flying.
Flying.
Snakes, I suppose, rattlesnakes and that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Spiders.
Lucky we don't have rattlesnakes
We
in
don't.
Ireland then.
We're lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
don't.
don't really, a lot of people don't really bungee jump.
They're
in
not
Ireland
very
either.
hard mosquitoes you have here.
Yeah.
They're a bit.
They're a bit like, I might take a little bit of
Yeah,
yeah, I couldn't be
I won't
bothered
take
because
too
I'm too
much off it.
lazy. You know?
So as long as we don't leave Ireland, we're fine.
Yeah. If you could fill a room with one thing, what would it be?
Women.
Next question. Sexy gardens.
Smithies.
Wine.
Wine.
No, that sounds awful. I'm
Song.
not wine at all.
Kung Pao chicken.
Blue M&Ms. It's making me go crazy. So
Sure, why not? All those E numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. If you could be any animal from the waist down, what animal would you be?
cheetah.
Cheetah.
It's like a steal stuff and get lost.
Duckbill platypus.
Okay.
Jeez, you caught me.
Armadillo.
Actually, no, sorry, take it back. I want to be a rabbit.
No, actually, from the waist down.
From the waist down.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Yeah. Little pocket.
It's jump mad.
Oh, you'd have the pocket as well.
You'd have the
Throw
pocket.
your phone in there.
Well, no, a dog. A dog.
Carry your baby in the pouch.
Oh,
Well, I'll be a merman.
Mermaid.
Good answer.
You're halfway there already.
He's a man-made at the moment.
All you need to do now is get rid of the boobs by now.
Moves, baby.
I can talk, by the way. Sorry, I've got the boobs here.
But where can we get the album anyway?
It's on sale everywhere. HMV is probably one of the best places you can get it. It's well stocked. Any good record stores nationwide.
Can we get
And
iTunes?
online.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you
iTunes,
guys have
yeah.
a MySpace or Facebook?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
www.thehighkings.com, www. MySpace/The High Kings on MySpace.
It's all there. It's all there.
And we have Facebook pages, so official Facebook pages for the High Kings as well. So everything's there.
They can get the tour dates on the website as well. We're starting on the 7th of November, I believe, for about 6 weeks.
Oh,
So we're
brilliant.
going all over the country.
Yeah,
so
21st of November, University Concert Hall in Limerick.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Not at
Thanks
all.
for coming on.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of
We will.
your stay here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
So guys, I'm with Chris Keena, store manager of H&V Cruises Street Limerick. Congratulations on the day, you delighted?
Yes, delighted. Yeah, it went well now, I think.
Yeah.
Good start. Weather wasn't great at the start, but it picked up, and I think the crowd picked up during the day as well.
Crowd were in great spirits though, and all, as
Great
were all the
spirits,
bands.
yeah. I think like the one band that kind of picked it all up was the High Kings, you know. Like
They were brilliant.
They were good, yeah.
Yeah.
We started off with O Emperor, who were, it's their first album, it's the debut album out yesterday, you know, so John Spillane has a catalogue, you know, to sell, and he was quite popular, but I think High Kings, after their, you know, couple of albums and being in Limerick a few times playing to full houses, you know, did really well out of it.
They
And
really stole the show today,
They
didn't
brought in a big crowd, you know,
Yeah.
and it was all ages there as well, and it was good to see people almost dancing and singing on Cruises Street, you know,
Yeah.
things, you know, it was quite unusual, you know,
Exactly.
so it was good. And then obviously then the kind of the indie rock element of it in the end, Fred Capes and We Should Be Dead and Supermodel Things are great as well, you know, so it's really thanks a million to all the bands for coming along.
Exactly, yeah. Sure, what gave you the idea to kind of put this event together in the first place?
I suppose like working with people in the shop from Limerick and just understanding the city a little bit, you know, and finding that like there's a lot of cooperation, you know, that has to go into something like this, and I found that it was quite easy to get people to cooperate with the idea, to take on board the idea and then to drive it and to kind of make it happen, you know. So,
Exactly.
you know, we started off the first one, Cruises Street Live, last June, and that was a success, you know, like I mean, bands came out from Dublin and from all over really, from Kildare and that, you know, and there's white bands playing and we had 2 or 3 local bands playing, and that was a success. So we decided after that to do another one, which is Limerick Live, and the idea, I suppose, would have started around the start of August, and we kept it going all the way through August and then September, and then we started off today. We had the event today, you know, and to get to that space in 2 months, you know, I thought it was great. You know?
Phenomenal, really it is.
Yeah.
Like, and it's all done on a voluntary basis as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Like I mean, it wouldn't be done now without the staff in here in H&B. You know, like I mean, there's a couple of key people, Declan, Kevin, and Nadine, who helped out. But it wouldn't be possible without the other staff either. You know, who also were brilliant and all behind it. You know, and then people like Fergal Deegan and Live 95, Ben and Neil and Mick Dolan, and Dolans, and all the people in the city council, especially Linda Gurley and Darrell Ryan and Miriam, I don't know who helped out. And,
Exactly.
you know, like I mean, it takes. You can't just start and go ahead on your own. You need planning permission. You need access. You need health and safety. You need environmental stuff signed off. And this is something new to us because we were in shock. Like,
Yeah.
so, to put on something like this, it takes an awful lot of cooperation from all angles. And then obviously going to EMI and Universal Records and PS and the local bands and asking them for permission to use their bands and then sending them down is great as well, because there were only two willing to help, you know. So we actually could have had more of a lineup than just 6 bands. We could have ended up with 10 or 11, but we had to cut it at 6 because it's a daytime event, you know. So
It's fantastic that there's people willing to contribute as well, like.
it is, yeah. Like I mean, you wouldn't see it, I don't think, in Dublin now. That's not being bad, like, you know. But it seems to be much easier to get things like this going in Limerick, you know. Like people just kind of tag on to the idea straight away and go,
Yeah.
right, let's make it happen. Let's not talk about it for 2 months and then see what happens in 6 months' time. Let's do it. And
Grab the bull by the horns and go for it. More or less.
yeah, and actually get it done, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, look at the success out there today. You know, like this Cruises Street was packed at times. You know, like, and the retailers are packed, and you know, we had a marching band. We had like, you know, the guards were around there happy enough with everything as well. Like, so you know, it's all good. You
No,
know.
hassle-free. Completely hassle-free.
Completely hassle-free,
Good.
yeah. And it's great, and thanks a million for you to come down. as
Oh,
well,
we
you
were
know.
delighted to come down. We caught up with John Spillane and the High Kings. We caught up with all of them. They're brilliant.
And it's,
And is there going to be more of this in the future?
yeah, we'll be planning to have now another 1 or 2, you know, at least. We'll probably be looking at 211 to start the next one, you know, because we need to kind of obviously get a couple of weeks break after something like this.
Exactly,
and then
yeah.
we're running into our Christmas period in HMV, or a lot of big titles coming out, and you know, we'll be busy at that. And I think the goodwill from arranging an event like this, like, you know, through the community, will get us a lot of customers through Christmas, you know. So,
Yeah.
and people have been in today who we haven't seen in a while, you know, and they're in shopping, and it's great to see something like that. And then to start something again in 211, like we started at the start of the year, and you know, use the resources in the city, use the colleges, use Dolans, use, you know, whoever's available really to help out. And
Exactly. I heard there was a huge queue for Fight Like Apes.
There's
the
a queue
signing.
actually out the door of the shop for Fight Like Apes, as there was for the High Kings as well, you know. So
Fantastic.
it's
Yeah.
great, like, you know, and that's something that they can feed back to the suppliers and the distributors, and then, you know, when you go looking for a band again, hopefully
Brilliant.
make it easy for us. So, you know, it's all
Yeah.
good.
Well, Chris, it's been fantastic talking to you.
Great.
Best
Thanks
of
a
luck in the
million, yeah.
future, and
Thanks a million.
congratulations on the day.